Insurance agencies across the Midstate are getting lots of calls, as you can imagine. With all the flooding, people have questions about flood insurance. News 4's Carley Gordon is working for you, talking to experts about what flood insurance you need and what it will cover. She joins us now live in West Nashville with what you need to know.
Yeah, here's the situation. A lot of this water ended up inside people's homes, and now people want to know, do I need a flood insurance policy? The reality is it's a complicated issue, so before you buy, there are several things you'll want to know.
This Bellevue neighborhood backs up to the Harpeth, and when it rains, the river rises.
But it did get up significantly over on the walkway and then in behind us.
Bob Bailey has been thinking about flood insurance, but
it looks like pricing is going to go up drastically, so that makes it a little bit harder to justify.
Bailey is right. If you don't live in a flood zone, flood insurance will cost you about $700 a year.
But every year the rates do increase by about 18% a year.
And if you do live in a flood zone, a policy will cost you much more than that.
It can be $3,000 and up a year.
If you get water in your home and you have flood insurance, you still may not be covered.
For it to be called a flood, it has to be surface water, so it has to come from a creek, a river, over land. It has to come over land, and to be considered a flood, it must involve 2 or more acres or 2 or more properties.
And if you're forced out, your policy will not cover the cost of having to live somewhere else.
So you're out of your home and there's no coverage to pay for you to live somewhere else. So you have added expense. All of your belongings are damaged or destroyed or moldy at this point. It's not a fun process to go through.
Now, having said all that, if you can afford it, flood insurance is a good thing to have. Flooding changes. Places that have never flooded before might flood the next time there's a heavy rain, and experts say 25 to 30% of all flood claims happen in low-risk areas. Marius?
Carly, great information to know. Thank you.